business, Cheryl. Okay? That's the problem with a lot of you. You guys ignore what Donna does. You ignore it. She has a tag team. She's not going to talk about me on her platform. No, she won't. Because she wants to appear to all of you like she is goody two shoes. She won't talk about me. No, she won't. But let's call a spade for what it is. We all see what is working, Cheryl. Okay? I am a baker just like anybody else. We all see what's going on here. I am not stupid. Okay? Y'all need to leave me alone. People like you, Cheryl, and her other trolls from her page need to leave me alone. She has been after me and baking ever since I started baking because she feels like I am taking something that she's supposed to get. That's basically what it is. Let's cut the bullshit and speak it for what it is. That's what it is. I am baking and she don't feel like I should be baking because we are not friends. So she has launched an all-out tear down of my business so that people won't buy any cakes from me because she feels like nobody, only she alone for bake on social media. Do not think me an idiot. Don't insult my intelligence. I don't care what anybody wants to say about me. You understand me? By the way, guys, I do have an industrial kitchen. I do not, thank God. God has blessed me to the point where I no longer have to bake from my kitchen. I stopped baking in my kitchen since September of 2019. Okay, I stopped baking, FYI, unknown to everybody, or a lot of people who, people who not common sense who walk and tell me I'm baking in my kitchen. I have stopped baking in my kitchen since September of 2019. Those of you who have been following me for a while know this. Do not let them condition you no other way, because that's just them trying to tell you guys not to buy from my business. I've had my own production kitchen for a good year, almost 2 years now. I have had my own production kitchen for almost 2 years now. You guys see me go live from it all the time. You guys see me working inside there all the time. I have my ovens. I have my steamer oven inside my production kitchen. I have a big production kitchen. So I don't know where these people come from talking about me baking from my kitchen. I have a very large production kitchen that I have to pay for. So I don't know where they get this nonsense from. But that's just their way of trying to tear my business down. I decorate in my home kitchen, but the massive baking is in my production kitchen, and I've gone live from there on a number of occasions. I go there every time I'm baking. It's a very large kitchen with a big steamer oven, big production ovens, big industrial ovens. I have gone live from there on a regular basis. So do not listen to these people. I had to go through state inspection. I have a grading just like every other restaurant. It's dealt with just like any other restaurant. You know, like when you go to a restaurant and you see that card in their window, grade A, grade B, whatever. I have a grading just like every other restaurant because I produce food. Hello? Me on live. Yeah, me up on my live. Me up on my live.
Alright, what you doing?
Yeah. I have an industrial kitchen just like everyone else. A big industrial kitchen where I can choose. I have ovens to choose from. I have ovens any oven to choose from. See them not stop burn up my rotted. You see them big mark up on my hand and my oven them burn me up. I have a big industrial kitchen with a big steamer oven that steams your cakes when I'm ready. When I'm ready to use it, it just takes forever. It takes a long time to steam your cakes, but when I'm ready to use it, I use it. But I have ovens to my disposal like crazy. I have a big, God has blessed me enough where I don't have to move, where I don't have to bake in my kitchen anymore. I am shipping in pallets now. Pallets. That's how people love my products. Yeah? Pallets. You know pallets? You know, like when you go get USPS, you go to the post office and them pull out that big something there for your store, your them other way than me ship now. Some of them need for bad on nobody and them products. Look at me. Y'all see me shipping pallets. Why do I need to frig with people and their products? Do I grew up used to things, you know? I grew up used to things. I grew up hungry belly, thank God. But I grew up used to things. I come from a very, very decent family. I am only the black, what you call them now? Me are the black white name there, are the family, black sheep. But I'm from a very decent family. You understand me? I ship on pallets, people. And I have a very large industrial kitchen that I go to anytime I'm ready. I go to the loading dock when I'm shipping. I don't go to the front of the post office. I go to the loading dock. I call FedEx for pickups. A loading dock me deal with. That's how far I grew. I grew from carrying my packages in our bags to me going to loading docks. Loading docks with my cakes. That's to show you that my cakes are friggin' good. And I have repeat customers upon repeat customers. I built my company from the ground. So if I have to fight for it, I will. I will. Ask me. I'll show you. My story is a real come up story. This is a story and nobody give it to me. And I give me that story. Yeah. Miss Lady, I don't know where you come from, you know. But let me tell you, you tell my mama for act like it then and stop giving them attention and focus on my craft. Lady, come kiss my ass. Have you not been listening to me this whole time that I've been talking? So if I wasn't, I don't know where y'all come with this focus on my craft bullshit. You think if I haven't been focusing on my craft, I would grow? Hmm? You think I would have been growing if I didn't focus on my craft? If I would have grown? You think I'm going to spend my time and pay attention to all of them yamming up on social media where I call out my name? You think would I reach where I'm there right now? Eh? You think would I reach where I'm there right now if me never did a focus on your craft? Want to just learn that statement there? Focus on your craft. The one I know come to me. Focus on your craft. Focus on your craft. Focus on your craft. Who the ear said that? Who the ear said that bullshit? Look at how I've grown. You think it's hard? You think it's easy to add products to my product line, to a store where I have a whole line of products? I want to know. Eh? You think it's easy to build a product line? You think it's easy to do that? Hey, Miss Lady? You, Miss Lady, will talk about focus on your craft and act like it then? Kiss my ass. Kiss my big ass. I have been focused on my craft. You think I need to explain nothing to you or Pants Mouth or anybody else online? You think I need to explain anything to you? You think who the hell do you think who is? Focus on your craft. Focus on your craft. Focus on your craft. Baby, I've been in business for 2 years. 2 years. Only 2 years I've been in business for. 2 years. And I'm shipping in pallets now. What should that tell you? What does that tell you? Come on. If you have any form of intelligence whatsoever, think. Think. Hmm? Think. Huh? Think. You know, think. You think if I haven't been focusing on my craft, I would have been able to build all of these products and add all of these products to my product line? Eh? Only to have some of you who don't even know how to bake come on here and try to tear down my company. Some of you don't even know how to put flour. You don't even know what flour is. You don't know some flour for make dumpling. You don't even know how for bake. Why don't you go focus on your underneath? Valerie behave. I came out with rum cake cookies. I came out with rum cake cookies. You think if me never did a focus on my craft, I couldn't come out with rum cake cookies. Lady, shut your mouth. Go dig me up. Yeah? When I need for stop, let me tell you what I need for though. When I need for stop, follow up them blogs there. of those small brain people who don't have a pot to piss in. Some of them don't even have a proper bed to sleep on. Stop follow up those people. Yeah? And look for yourself. You know big people. Most of them are big people with a mind for their own. Stop follow up them look yamed people here where I look for internet fame and internet hype. Yeah? And start pick sense out of nonsense. Stop follow them yamed they will sit down there and talk bad about me. You understand me? Building a business is not easy. Knowing that I started from my kitchen and I'm in our industrial kitchen right now where the ovens them are push heat of up to 500, 600 degrees. And that's something there now. Me are shipping a pallets. I started from not decorating cakes to teaching myself how to decorate cakes. Yeah? I started from not knowing how to decorate cakes to right now, my wedding cakes start at $400. My wedding cakes start at, and that's a minimal price. Me gauge myself. Me teach myself the craft first. Yeah? Me gauge myself. My wedding cakes base $400. Base. That's just for starters. Okay? But that's how I'm making you know how far me I come from. Yeah? My wedding cakes base are $400. And they taste damn good. Very good. You see those little pieces that I do for customers? Those little souvenir pieces for wedding customers? Yeah? Those little souvenir pieces? $1,000 and $1,100 them that cost. A job like that costs. That's where I'm at right now in the game. Cause look like some me have to tell you no. You understand? $1,000, that's $1,000, $1,100 job. Them little boxes there with the cakes them in it and the frosting. That's $1,000 job. $1,100, $1,200 job. You understand? And that's just 150 or whatever. As the numbers go up, the pricing go up. That doesn't include delivery. That doesn't include the cake. My cheapest wedding cake is $400. You hear me say? Cheapest. I have managed to start at $150. When I first started, my cakes were $150. My cakes were $150 when I started. $150 because guess what? I humbly entered into I entered into the business. I entered into the business humbly to learn the business. I never come in here for push nobody out. I never come in here for tear down nobody. You understand me? I not come in here for do them things them. I come in here for learn the business. And by learning the business, I had to network, speak to other bakers, make baker friends, so on and so forth. You understand me? You understand? You get me? I had to learn the business. I didn't just drop in it and behave like how these people are behaving. I push out people. You see me I push out nobody out of the business. You see me I fight against somebody in the business. You see me I come, go dirty girl, I kill them favor shit. Go get, you see me doing that? You see me doing that? No. Because there's no reason to. When you're coming from the ground up and you have a passion for what you do and you have faith in yourself and you know the business and you know what you're doing, you don't need to come and fight against a soul. Them can't take out them calculators all them want. They don't know what costs what unless they're buying it. Give me a second, people. Give me 1 second. But then I spring up from, I don't know. Them just spring up and just woof, I come after me. You see me here? Just stand up here. By myself. Why my little business a hurt up them head? My local business where they in a business for only 2 years. It a bother them. Everybody have advice for them want to give me. I don't want advice from no. Because if we didn't know better, y'all would have been doing much better. Especially to Tiny Whiny, who's supposedly in the business for over 30 years. Why are you not doing better than me, a 2-year-old business? That's what you need to ask yourself before you're out there giving advice to people or trying to give advice to me. Ask yourself this question. Why did it take me 30 years to go after what it is that I want? That's what you need to be asking yourself as a business person. Do a SWOT, if you know what that is. Do a SWOT of your business and ask yourself, why is it that it took me 30 years to figure out my business? Then we can have a conversation. Then you can come around my table. But until then, you're not allowed around my table. You're going to have to stay right there where you are with the vultures and the newcomers and the ready-eye people who are try a thing. Every day him give advice and nothing, him so-called advice is just bullshit. Because if he was any good, he would have been way up there. He's no good. But you're coming after me now, somebody who has a niche for the business and know what they're doing, and in 2 years managed to move outside of her kitchen into something bigger and doing something better for herself. You decide to come after me, a baby company who just born. Thank you, Nicola. Thank you. Thank you. Ask yourself that question the time you're there giving out all this advice to make yourself seem like you're so professional and so I know the business and all of this dramatics and all of that and all the drama and the extras. You're not really about business. You're about drama. You're about drama and you're about bullshit. A lot of bullshit coming out of your mouth. Until you know business and you know the business, then shut up. I don't need your advice. Okay? I have motivated, and I know about motivation. May I motivate my followers them from day one. From day one, may I motivate my followers them. There are a few people on here who started their business based on advice that I gave them. Can you say that? Absolutely no. None of you can say that. None of you criticizing me can say, you know what? I looked at Tina Chin, blah, 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 blah. There are customers, there are people here who can look at me and say, Tina, because of you must start my catering business, you know. Because of you. People have come back to me and I said, because of you. Nobody can say that about y'all because y'all don't inspire nobody. Y'all are just for yourselves and money and greed. Greed and money. That's all y'all want. Y'all want to push me out of the business and dominate social media and be this big cake. Oh, I want to be this big cake empire and I want to be on social media. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there going about my business. I'm just sitting there going on about my business, baking my little cakes and sending out my small orders. But you don't want me to send out my small orders because you see me as a threat. That's what it is. Because if I wasn't a threat to you, you wouldn't have seen me. If I wasn't a threat to you, you wouldn't have been so invested in me. You wouldn't be if I wasn't a threat to you, you wouldn't be sending people posing as customers to my place of business. If I wasn't a threat to you, you wouldn't have wanted to know where I lived. If I wasn't a threat to you, you wouldn't be on my name 24/7 in your lives. If I wasn't a threat to you, you wouldn't have done the most and try to make me, look, no, everything Tina Chin. Your day cannot continue.